How does it feel to be starting your first game?
Feel normal, John. I mean, I've been a starter my whole life. Actually, this team is the first team I ever came off the bench for, and let me tell you, bro, I'm not a fan. Yeah, you get to play against the second-string defense, but they don't even announce your name to the fans before the game. That's my favorite part.
Take us behind the scenes here. What did Coach tell you when he told you were starting?
Just the usual stuff about the matchups and the schemes and whatnot. You know, it's all good. People be making a big deal like there's something there, but it ain't. Coach just want to win. I want to win. We on the same page, and tonight is just the first step to prove that I can help this team, you know?
Sacramento, California, the backdrop for the Hornets. Miles Bridges and P.J. Washington, their versatile young forwards, chomping at the bit as they get ready for tip-off at Golden One Center. Hornets, Kings. We'll be right back after this. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game.
David, he is the total package. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up to the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. And for the Kings, Fox is out there with MP. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Barnes. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes. And you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Ball, no good. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the King.
Assistant.
It's a 3-point game.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Inside, here's Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Sabonis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Rozier finds Ball. Hayward outside. The pass to Ball. Charlotte moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harrell. Out to Hayward. Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Hayward outside. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Rozier. Fires for 3. The Hornets rebound. Harrell. That one, no good. Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Barnes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Man, it's nice watching Barnes. I like seeing him convert through contact. That, to me, demonstrates how strong he is on these finishes.
Chandler against Rozier. Driving in. Hayward passes to Rozier from 15 feet away. The kick out to Ball. Rozier against Chandler. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, I tell you what, when Bridges is thinking attack, come on now. I mean, he is a vicious offensive rebounder.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically great, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Here's Barnes. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. For the three, Chandler. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets, trailing by 13. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Sabonis, the pass to Chandler. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, MP isn't just making headlines on the court. It was announced that he has partnered with Gatorade.
You know, this is big, I think, great for MP. Gatorade doesn't just partner with anyone. They recognize his star potential and knew they had to make him part of their team. And it's Fox with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Rozier. Hayward on the wing. Back to Rozier. Buries it from three-point range. Rozier's got 5 now.
No hesitation at all on the catch and shoot. Rozier knows his time is tight. He lets it fly.
Chandler finds Sabonis. The kick out to Fox. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Rozier looking around. Here's Hayward. Here's Harrell. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Kings leading now by 16. Chandler, the pass to Fox. On the wing, Barnes. And here's Chandler from the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Rozier missing. Rozier's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Chandler against Ball. Barnes outside. Back to Chandler. Over Ball. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Chandler's got 19 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Ball dishes to Bridges. Rozier against Chandler. Shot to stop the run. Shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it with double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Terrence Davis in for Lyons. Chandler, the pass to Barnes. Shoots over Washington. Here's Chandler. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Fires from deep. Kings with the fresh shot clock. From outside the arc. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Thomas outside. No good. Shot missing. So the Kings will take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Fox against Thomas. Kicks it to Plumlee. Will it go? And the rejection by Holmes. Chandler outside. Barnes against Thomas. And that one's good. Barnes.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Rozier kicks to Oubre. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. Here's Fox. From deep. Oubre pulls it in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Rozier. He's got 7. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
You know, inside Rozier certainly doesn't have the height advantage, but he's quick and crafty and can find ways to the basket.
Chandler, the pass to Barnes. Outside Chandler. Off target with his 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Washington. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Good work defensively by Fox. Chandler with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Rozier against Fox. Drives to the hoop. And it's Fox slamming it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Rozier against Chandler. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first
way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Alex Lenz checked in for Harrison Barnes. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for MP. And it the new group on the floor for the Kings. Bridges dishes the ball. Hayward outside. The pass to Rozier. Chandler with the steal. On the court for the Hornets. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Bridges, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. He's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
To the paint. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Ball. 11 points for Terry Rozier.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Again, the Hornets score.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Barnes outside. Back to Fox. He kicks it to Chandler. Sabonis trying to get open. Chandler's shot good. And that's now 28 points for MP. Fox against Ball. There's the lob to Bridges. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
For the three, Chandler hits it from three-point range. Chandler's got 7 points for the quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Rozier the pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Barnes outside. Rozier against Chandler. Another three for Sacramento.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Rozier against Chandler. And it's Rozier missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Rozier kicks to Bridges. And he's good on the three ball. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Offensive rebound. It's blocked. It's hauled in by the Kings. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Chandler. From downtown. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bridges shot good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Chandler's shot good. 36 points for MP.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Outside Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That shot off the mark. Nice D from Sabonis. Kings leading now by 20. He dishes it to Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Deflects the pass. Rozier with the steal. The shot by Hayward, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
And Chandler, here we go, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now, getting up top for that alley-oop.
Hornets trail by 21. To the inside. Then Bridges jams it in.
Boy, really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Passes to Chandler. Unloads from 13. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Chandler. Sabonis has got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Hayward up top, covered by Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Kings.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And so it's Sacramento, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got MP. Trey Lyles out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ball against Fox. Hayward passes to Rozier. Hayward looking over the floor. Chandler against Rozier. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. Puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
And here's Chandler from the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Charlotte has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Lyles. The dish to Chandler. Barnes outside. Back to Chandler. 5 on the clock. From the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Hornets. Rozier with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Offensive rebound.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Fox plays it up and banks it in. And it's 13 points for De'Aaron Fox.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Ball against Fox. Now here's Rozier. D right on him. Bridges outside. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists in the game.
Flipping the switch right now. There's no stopping Miles Bridges. He knows it, and his teammates do too.
Left side Chandler. Pass to Sabonis. Lets the 3 fly. Chandler's shot good. Chandler's got 45 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Bridges finds ball. Over in the corner, Rozier.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living.
Coming on to the floor,
been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Fox kicks to Chandler. Now the pass to Holmes. Chandler outside. Driving to the basket.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Oubre. That one a little long. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Out to Chandler. And here's Davis for 3. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Oubre against Chandler. Oubre can't get it to go. The King shooting in the second half so far, about 45%. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Oubre. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Sabonis. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
At the line for the Hornets, Kelly Oubre taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Oubre with the steal. 5-on-3 break. Over Chandler. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. They've got Washington, Kelly Oubre out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Richards in at the center position. Fox against Rozier. Shoots over Fox. That shot off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Rozier. No good that time. Good work defensively by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. And the dunk by Chandler.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And here is Rozier.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Oubre, left side. Rozier, the pass to Richards. Shoots over Fox. And again, the Hornets missing. The Kings have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Chandler, no good. The Hornets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Count it.
TJ
Washington's got his first points of the game.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Chandler scanning the floor, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and then Jones with the jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Doubled by Fox. Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Richards. He's guarded by Chandler. 9 feet out. Richards, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Chandler's shot, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Pass to Rozier. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Chandler, the pass to Lyles. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Rozier finds Oubre. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Feeds it to Jones. And Holiday kicks to Chandler. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wiles. Shoots over Oubre. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA. But with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Alex. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Having covered the league for many years now, I've seen my share of championship teams, and I see a lot of similarities between those teams and this team. Is it fair to say that you see yourselves as title contenders?
Absolutely, that's 100%. Anything less than that would be a failure.
Okay, bold words for sure.
Fortune favors the bold. John Machiavelli said that, and if you don't dream big, guess what? You won't be big. All right. Let's take some questions.
Hey, really impressive start, MP. But was there any extra motivation to perform after Harvey Lesser, your GM, stuck his neck out for you?
Absolutely, Frank. You know, you always want to reward someone's faith in you. And I'm not going to pretend that wasn't on my mind giving me extra butterflies, because it was. But I just tried to focus on doing the little things right, trying to stay within myself, let the game come to me. Just happy I could put together a good game for both my sake and Mr. Less's.
Now look, after playing so well, do you feel vindicated for the way you went about getting into the starting lineup?
Hey, look, I was right, wasn't I? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, Frank. And in this case, I had to give myself more playing time, and Mr. Lesser had to get more people in them seats. How do I say this? It's two birds and one very talented and good-looking stone. Okay, we good? Thank you.